Hellos, welcomes back everyone, Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Playing as Theia here, my bounty hunter, and we are here on the world of Tatooine. We are here in the town of Mos Ila, which is currently occupied by Imperial forces. And we are looking for our target Tiresias Loci, an infamous smuggler and scoundrel who has unfortunately already eluded our grasp and is taking refuge with someone known as the Lady of Pain. Unfortunately, her compound is deep within Jundland. We will be heading there before long, but first there are a few contracts that may be of interest here in Mos Ila. So, with that in mind, what do we know of Mos Ila? Before the Empire converted the city into a garrison, Mos Ila was a settlement largely overrun by the exchange outlaws and smugglers. The local farmers and traders who made up the bulk of the population were at the mercy of the crime syndicate, which found Tatooine to be the perfect base for its operations. When Imperial troops landed unannounced and swept all opposition out of the city, the residents reacted with mixed emotion. Glad to see the exchange gone, less certain of their new Imperial masters. This is not the first time Mos Ila's local authority has been deposed. The settlement was originally built as a trading post with the assistance of local Jawas, and was governed by a Jawa council. The non-Jawa population had no problem with this arrangement, despite the unpredictability of the Jawa-built machines. Rather, it was the arrival of the exchange that forced the Jawas out and soured outsider-Jawa relations in the region. Indeed, outside in the deserts around Mos Ila, there is a rather sizable Jawa population, who we may or may not be visiting in the very near future. First things first, however, we have this Imperial ensign wishing to have a word.
Ah, another mercenary. If you hold a moment, I can provide directions to the research center.
You got the wrong person.
Sorry, my error. Much of the Imperial traffic we get is assigned to the archaeological expedition. Security, scientific equipment. They don't tell me what it's for. In any case, if you're looking for work, you might want to speak to Captain Gola.
I'll pay your captain a visit.
These are the center's coordinates. I'll alert them that you may be coming.
Okay, if we want work, find us Captain Gola.
I can't be of much more assistance. You'll have to speak to Captain Gola.
Very well. We do have a heroic mission terminal here. There is due to be a weekly reset, so I'm not going to bother picking up the weekly heroic mission quest. Mission quest. Yeah, either way. We can turn off that quest for now. Let's go find this Captain Gola.
Keela, I need those water readings. We won't get more supplies without a report.
Sorry, sir. I'll check as soon as I can. Sand in the gauges.
Blast. Bring in some local technicians. See if they can fix us up while I greet our guests. Captain Bardengola, Imperial Reclamation Service. I've run excavations on Zeost, Malachor II, and Nimdrovis. But add a little heat and dust and we've got nothing but trouble.
Your man at the spaceport said this was a research center.
Not exactly up to standard, but yes, Mos Ila is our base of operations.
Why, Captain, you should have alerted me. You know I enjoy guests. Captain Golar and his crew report to me. I am Darth Silthar. They are my hands, digging and scraping where I cannot. We came to Tatooine to solve a mystery, one of dead men and desert secrets. Not for conquest, but for power.
First Imperials, now Sith Lords. Not the Tatooine I expected.
The Empire recently found a damaged shuttle drifting through deep space. It came from a Zerka Corporation research base on Tatooine.
Zerka had Tatooinian artifacts they claimed were the find of the millennium. Mystery devices with the energy throughput of a sun. But a month after the shuttle launch, their research base disappeared. Zerka never came back.
Somewhere in this wasteland is power enough to destroy a world, remake a galaxy. My team is going to find the Zerka base and these artifacts along with it. We will learn their secrets. Will you join us?
For enough credits, I'll find anything you want.
Oh, this is wonderful. Our family is growing, Captain.
If you say so, my lord. Welcome to the team.
Now, scattered across the desert, sheltered within caves, live a people called the Sons of Palawa. They are an exacting and ritualistic tribe, come to Tatooine to test themselves against the elements. A settlement nearby has something we need.
Test themselves how?
They pound their fists into sand, drill for water instead of using vaporators, what you'd expect.
Most importantly, the Sons of Palawa possess a clue to Zerka's fate. What did you call them, Captain?
Experimental battle droids, armed with turbo lasers, shields, and who knows what else.
Zerka droids, no doubt rebuilt by the Sons of Palawa. And the tribals are not inclined to share.
I got that covered.
After the Empire took Mos Ila, the Sons of Palawa decided we were invaders. They'll shoot anyone who gets close.
But why should that stop you? If the droids truly are from Zerka, I want their secrets. Dissect them, peel the droids' armor, and bring the captain their verba brains. Then they will lead us to the missing Zerka base.
Okay.
Welcome to our little expedition. Together we will discover so much.
If we're going to find that old Zerka base, we need to start somewhere. Get those droid verbobrains.
So, Zerka Corporation, who we learnt about earlier in the series, had a research base seemingly on Tatooine. The Empire is interested in what they were researching, what devices they may have created or found. Unfortunately, we have no idea where the base is located, but the Sons of Palawa have some of their droids which they may have refurbished. The Sons of Palawa have a cave situated outside of Mos Ila through the desert to the north. No doubt we'll leave Mos Ila at some point in the near future. For now, of course, it seems we have an additional quest, which is strangely not related to what we've just been told. And it is asking us to deal with a group known as the Exchange. This quest, this bonus mission, really should be linked, I believe, to the quest given to us by the good Imperial Lieutenant here. Give me just a moment. I need to adjust something for now. Where is it? Ah, there we are. I just need to make this series visible on YouTube as the first video should have just released publicly. I did have the playlist unlisted for a little while, but there you go. Right, hello, Lieutenant.
I don't know what you're doing here, bounty hunter. Nobody on this dust heap worth killing. You interested in striking a blow against the exchange? Sooner the Empire tightens the noose, the sooner most of us can ship home. Gangsters are smuggling our explosives out of Mos Ila, selling them to the Republic. We need to show them it's a bad idea.
If there's payment involved, I'm interested.
Teaching the exchange a lesson shouldn't take long for someone of your skills. We can buy a few hours. The exchange has been hiding their haul in back alleys until they consolidate for a big shipment. We need our explosives back, and we need to find out who's running their operation. If you'll help, I'll get you locations for all suspected stashes. But be careful. We've already lost good soldiers to the exchange guards.
Nothing will stand in my way.
If any of their men attack, search them. They must have a base, a way to communicate. Retrieving the explosives is important, but we must get to their leaders to stop this problem for good.
So, let's have a look at this, shall we? The good lieutenant wants us to find a way that the exchange are communicating and collect the explosive chemicals they have liberated from the Empire. But we do also have this bonus mission. The Empire drove the exchange crime syndicate out of Mos Ila, but the gangsters have yet to accept defeat. Find communication codes on the bodies of exchange infiltrators and see if you can determine if they have any plans. And speaking of exchange infiltrators, so we are looking for anyone who may be suspicious, while also looking for any of the explosive chemicals that the exchange may have stored away.
You're gonna get it now.
I don't know how we can tell, but I have a suspicion that we can locate those explosive chemicals. Oh, hi. So we are picking up various, communication codes that are being used by the exchange to communicate here and around Mos Ila. Just keep our eyes open. Sometimes the exchange are hiding away. Like we have this person pleading with an Imperial force and a Sith that no one is hiding in their room. Meanwhile, someone was indeed hiding in their house. You have found the exchange communication codes. Now make use of their communication pads to see if you can further determine their plan. So the exchange have planted various pads that are encrypted. But now that we have their codes, we'll be able to determine or we'll be able to crack open the communicators. Still looking for any suspicious individuals. We have a fellow bounty hunter, it seems. Here's one of the encrypted communicators. Ooh, there's someone suspicious. On their person, we picked up a signaling device. Commonly used by smugglers to signal that a pickup is ready. And it also had attached a series of coordinates leading to an abandoned warehouse to the northwest of Mos Ila. We'll go looking for more of those encrypted data pads first. Oh, there's one over here. Pardon me. I'm just gonna borrow this. I hope you don't mind. This is the starting point just here for one of the datacrons here on Tatooine. You have to jump from here onto this little railing and follow it across the buildings to where you saw the marketplace. On top of one of the buildings, just out of the marketplace, there is a datacron on the roof. The final data pad. We know the Exchange is using one of the major communication stations to communicate with their members here in Mos Ila. We must slice into the station. And we gain the attention of this crime lord. On his person, we have the actual Mos Ila attack plans. we can deposit those next to Lieutenant Trayson, and the Empire will pay us for a job well done. So, this warehouse was meant to be abandoned, but the Empire are actually making use of it. Cleaned up most of the droids. So, we are going to make use of the signaling device to say that there is a pickup waiting.
Trouble on the way. One of the dealt with this exchange smuggling ring. Destroyed most of their droids. And that's all of them.
Your smuggling ring is broken. Here's everything I could salvage.
Excellent. I was hoping that was you I was hearing about. The local authorities have been all in a dither about an unprovoked massacre of suspected exchange members. I hope this compensates you sufficiently for your time.
All these relics are not as good as the ones we currently have. That's fine. Let's drop off the attack plans. And there is one more matter we should involve ourselves in, involving the exchange. There are other tasks here in and around Mos Ila that we could involve ourselves in. But I think what we'll do is leave them till the next part. Like we have a heroic mission here. Most of the other quests we can pick up will have us heading out into the deserts around Mos Ila. But first things first.
Criminals and vagabonds. Everywhere on Tatooine, the Empire's great works are besieged by criminals and vagabonds.
Major Veer, sir, you have a guest.
A hired gun. Just the sort of blunt instrument required to remove the scum from this worthless planet.
I'm a professional. Treat me like one.
Then you'll know a good opportunity when you see it. As I was just explaining to the lazy sots in my command, the Exchange Crime Syndicate is flagrantly defying the Empire's directives. They're banned by Imperial law, yet they've given refuge here to dozens of murderers, spice dealers. They've even started processing spice outside Mos Ila, and yet my men refuse to act.
But sir, we lost 15 men in our last attempt.
Quiet! I am well versed in this company's many failures. Clearly, I must turn elsewhere to see Imperial law restored.
You want the area clean? I can make it spotless.
Actual results. Pay attention, men. The job is simple. The spice processing operation outside Mos Ila must be completely obliterated, and its guards killed as a lesson. With their men dead and machinery destroyed, the message will be clear. I look forward to seeing you when it is done.
Very well. So out to the east, the Exchange have set up this spice processing operation.
To it.
Yeah, we do have a bonus to deal with 20 of the Exchange forces here. Hey, level 58. so ends their spice processing machines. And we can head back to Mos Ila and report our success. Earn our payday.
Look sharp, men. This is what success looks like. An entire exchange operation crushed like an insect. May your accomplishment inspire them to do their own jobs half as well.
We just have to settle up, and we're done.
Our Empire's success reduced to a financial transaction. There you are. Your work here was certainly satisfactory. Our Empire's standing will be much improved thanks to your work. Farewell.
Thank you very much, Major. And we are getting very close to unlocking the final unique ability of our power tech. Very well. We shall take a break here. Find a place to park ourselves. When we come back... can we just... Oop, bloody hell. Enjoy some of the desert scenery, I suppose. When we come back, there are a few other people who... There are a few other Imperials who I believe would like our attention. And of course we do need to find this Sons of Palara base of operations and these Zerka droids that they rebuilt and wonder where they got them from. But that's all for next time. Thank you all for joining me with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then though, take care. Bye bye now.